Alright, what's up, guys? We're gonna try this one more time. And this don't work, I don't know what's gonna happen here. So, give me just a second. Here, I'm all over the place right now, dude. Alright. Let's see. Are we good? Alright, so it's gonna be a little... Oh. Alright, guys. Oh, let me turn you this way just a hair here. Well, today we're doing a thermostat on the C230. It's been acting up a little bit lately, so we're gonna go ahead and replace it. Bear with me, I still am fighting COVID, so it's gonna be a little bit slower of a video here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I am watching it on my my computer also, so I guess just follow along and see what we got going on. And I may be starting to do some Twitch streaming on some farming simulator or something stupid, you know. Just get out there and play some video games with you guys if you guys are interested. But I'll get you over here, get you a closer look at what's going on up here. And like I said, I'll keep an eye on my screen so I can see what's going on with everything else. All right. Let's see if we can get you guys squared up in here, right? Well, this is not going to be fun. Alright, you guys can see a little bit better there. So the thermostat's right up in here. It's pretty simple to get to. You got to take a couple things out of the way to get rid of it. A lot of this is just air lines and stuff, so we're just going to remove a lot of that. This piece is going to have to come out. A couple 10 mil or a couple Torx bits. I'll show you guys here in just a second. I think this is the right one. Yep. It is going to be a T30 Torx bits for most of this stuff. And you are going to have to, oh, of course, all I got is my 6-inch extension instead of the little short guy. And there's one on this side, and then there's like 3 right here on the other side of this. Here, let me help you guys out a little more. There, now you can see what I'm talking about. There's this air pump here. There's a couple little brackets down here that you got to remove just to get to it, to get it off at least. Like I said, guys, I do apologize. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I figure, what the heck? If Alfred can get out there and give you guys some content, so can I. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you guys some content. It may not be the best, but it's something, right? Oh yeah, there's one more down in there. Great. Oh, let's see. I got one. How many people are watching me right now? One. I'm pretty sure that's Noel, probably, or Salty. What up, guys? If that's one of you awesome guys that's in the Discord and everything like that, that's very supportive of everything that we're all doing here, I appreciate you guys a lot. Like I said, guys, it's gonna be a slow process, and I apologize, but we'll get there. There is a little plug on the back side. I don't know how to pause that. Alright, I still am. Okay. Yeah, there is a plug back here on the back side of this. So, what is it? No. There we go. Oh. No, that didn't come out tight. That didn't come all the way out like I needed it to. I'll put my arm out. Like I said, guys, it's gonna be a very slow process, and I apologize. Normally I can do these in about 30 minutes or so. We're gonna hope for that, because they're not too hard to do. But that's if you can actually focus and work on it right. And a lot of, if you go online, you'll see a lot of people telling you you got to drain all your coolant out and all that to do these thermostats on these things, and you do not. You do not have to do all that. Your thermostat is pretty much at the highest point of your cooling system, so you don't have to do that. I do recommend taking your cap off, at least loosening it up, so you have something to vent for. Yeah, this is the slow part. Again, guys, if you guys got questions or whatever, just feel free to ask while we're on live. And of course, when we're not live, you can always hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Discord. And like I said, I think Twitch here very shortly, maybe this evening even. I do have a Twitch account, just never really done anything with it. So I think I may, especially when times are like this that you're not feeling your best, but you still want to get some content out to you guys, because that's what we're all here for, right? And if you noticed, I haven't taken the coolant off yet. It's gonna be the very last thing I do. They're very easy to remove, so. Oh, hey, that's taking the wrong one out. Yeah. I'd say it should have only been like 3 bolts, but you know, you never know. It is a Mercedes. So sometimes they like to throw goofy stuff in there on you. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can find a shorter extension in my truck. Get back in the car. Found it. This will make things a little easier. Now. You know what? I'm gonna make it even easier on me. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this the belt off. I'll show you where the tensioner and everything is. So, tensioner's down here. Oh wait, sorry, nope, right there. There's a little socket on this end where you just stick your socket on there and get it off. But I'm working to get that out. So you pull your air pump out. There's a bolt here, right down in there, there, and that'll get all of it out. And then, nice thing about Mercedes, they just pop that clip out with the flathead screwdriver. Hose comes out, new stuff goes in, pop it all back together. So, yeah, we'll set you guys back up here and we'll keep trying. Like I said, guys, just bear with me. I know this probably isn't going to be the best live stream or any of that, but I'm doing my best. Just fought COVID, so I'm still fighting it. Let's see. Is it a 17? I think it is, actually. Nice thing is to have is a nice serpentine belt tool. Just don't drop all your sockets like I do all the time. You only need to take the top part of the belt, off, just so you can get to the bottom bolts there. So there's that air pump. Basically it's an air injection pump. So now you can see, I can get you guys in here now, let you see the thermostat's right there now. Easy to get to. One bolt there, another bolt right down here on the bottom. If I can get my hand on it. Yeah, right there. Right, yep, right there. It's right in behind that wiring there. You gotta unplug that plug too, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way. And oh, come on now, stop. There you go. And it does look like you're gonna take that tension. Yeah, there's another, just a pulley, idler pulley you're gonna have to remove too. Looks like an E10. E10. Or E, it's gonna be E10 or E12. E10s. If you guys don't know what an E-bit is, it's a Torx bit, basically an inverted Torx bit. So you got Torx bits like this, then you got E-bits. Basically you can take them and turn them inside. And then of course everybody's seen a regular standard socket. This is a 12 point instead of a 6 point, and then you got that. Then you also have an 8 point socket also. But most of your German cars, they like to use these E-bits, which is fine. Not a big deal. Just gotta have extra sockets in your arsenal, is all. So what's everyone up to today? Enjoying the new year? I hope so. Oh. I got one like. I got 3 watching here. Alright, I'll just unplug it afterwards. So, I'll go ahead and take the belt off. I know how to run the routing on this, and I got a couple diagrams out there for it, but really don't want to get any coolant on this belt if I don't have to. I normally would go ahead and replace it, but this belt's actually still good. We just did it when we did the alternator in O'Reilly's parking lot on our last trip, so I'm just not going to worry about that right now. And like I said, pulling that hose off, I do have a catch can underneath here, guys, so don't think I'm just dropping it. You just take it, you pull the clip out until it clips in, then you should be able to pull. Oh, it didn't clip on both sides. Alright, come on, bugger. Sometimes you just gotta take them all the way out. That clip, normally, and you don't want to stress and pull on these too hard, because you don't want to have to buy a new line, because they got a metal tip at the end of these that that's what holds it in place instead of like a normal hose clamp. So, but don't be afraid to snatch on it a little bit here and there. I understand that. I wish I could. I can't run that much right now, especially. Whew. Alright, so you saw that. There's this O-ring pops on. It squishes in there. Not a really big. Hey, we'll get this side off real quick. Like I said, guys, I do have a catch pan underneath, so don't think I'm over here ruining the environment. But we need to get all that out the way. So that's off. Now we can get the rest of this off. Somebody put the wrong coolant in last time. Your Mercedes coolant, supposed to be like a gold color, not a green. So that could have been one of the reasons why I'm having some thermostat set issues, is because of that. But I doubt it. Just a bad thermostat. Your butt's walking. Well, I will say I did get a good walk in earlier. We got about 3 acres of property we can walk out here, and that's what I've been trying to do every day since I've had this COVID, is get out and walk a couple laps around the property just to keep moving, because if not, it gets bad. Oh, these bolts are longer than I don't know what. Alright, there's the thermostat bolts out. Now, would you just get off of there? There's only 2 bolts holding you in. So I don't have my big Tanya Harding with me, so close enough. You can tap on it all you want. It's gonna do a little bit here and there. So that's just the thermostat, and it does look a little tweaked out. So and here's the new guy. Trying to make sure the old gasket's not really on there no more and stuff, but it comes with a hard metal gasket. So, and then you just plug this joker right back up. No, it goes that way. Make sure you plug the safety clip back down. line your holes back up and stick it in real good, because it does have tabs that it's got to clip into. Nice thing about the gaskets on these Mercedes though, when they put them together, they got little tabs that hold them into the holes. So you don't have to really worry about putting like gasket slick on it or anything like that to hold it in place while you're trying to set the gasket back on there. Almost done with this thing. At least now we're going back together instead of taking apart still. I will say though, this is wearing me out. I like to get the top started really good, not all the way tightened up yet, get the bottom done the same way, and then go back and tighten them up and torque them down. Today we're going to torque them to ugga-dugga. Not all the ugga-duggas, just an ugga-dugga. They don't need a lot of ugga-duggas. I mean, it is a German car. I guess I could use Gutentite as my torque specs on this one this time. But there's just something about a good ugga-dugga. Like that ugga-dugga. Oh, that ugga-dugga. Ugga-dugga. Alright, so that was all the ugga-duggas I can give it. So that's all plugged back up. I'm going to set that back in there. Now we can take our hose. Nice thing is, it's already got that little clip that holds the hose in place. It's already got it set. So literally all you got to do is take your hose and push it back in until you hear it click. Then you run over here, put your rest of that part back on. I know I'm all up in y'all's faces here, but at least I can't give you COVID. I'm gonna be all in your face and I still can't give you COVID. Dadgummit. I gotta take a second. Yeah, gotta take a second. That's a lot of work. Let me put this back on at least before I just say the heck with it and all that good fun stuff. Alright, that pulley's back on. They're all good there. Water pump pulley's good. That's good. AC works good. That one, power steering pump works good. Alternator's brand new and it's working good. Fan's working good. Now time to put that air pump back on. Why do we gotta have those things again? Oh yeah, it's the bends. Oh, actually, before I do all that, let me put the belt back on. It'll be a lot easier now. Then, yeah. Alright, okay, crap. Where did my diagram go? Don't have my diagram. I need a towel. Oh. Alright, let's see, 2 hours. Yeah, that's what. Alright. That one, and then that one. Right. Down there to that one, around that one, around that one, and that one. Oh, wifey brought homemade chips.
Special shit.
Oh, special shit chips. Even better.
It's a lot more powerful.
One more here. Alright, now you son of a... You know what? Probably make it smarter if I put that extension on there. Help me actually get on it a little easier. Oh, nope. Did I really get it that easy? Holy crap. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. What? Yeah. We're going to take a break for a second. So what's up, Randy? You enjoying this any? Watch me sweat my butt off and breathing heavy. But I will say, my wife is amazing. Homemade potato chips. Don't they look good? They're called special shit ones too. It's got special shit seasoning. Really damn good. Yeah. Kind of weird sitting here eating while y'all while I'm doing this, but that COVID thing kicked my ass. I still don't have my full strength back, but it's coming back finally. Hell, I do this and I throw some coolant back in it once I'm finished up. I'll kind of show you what my my routine has been. I'd share some with you if you were here. These damn things are good. My wife makes the best damn homemade potato chips. And of course, she just got her a new air fryer. Loving that thing. Will you go away, Pollen? Huh. Alright. Over here. You can see my packages box I made. Right about there. And my John Deere. There's some good things. I'm glad she was feeling good enough to make them. If you've never used these cups, I know everybody uses Yetis and shit. These are a sick cup. These are by far some of the best cups I've ever had. Not a sponsor either, by the way. But if Sick you want to sponsor me, I'd be okay with it. If y'all Sick ever does see this. Alright. I guess I could try to knock this last little bit out. Now it's just putting a little bit of stuff back together and throwing coolant in it. Oh. Right? Sick for when you're sick. Because man, I tell you, those sick cups are phenomenal cups. Like, they keep your shit cold. And they're better than the Yetis. All the Yetis I've had, those the sick cup, the ice stays in there way longer. So when I pulled this little pump out here, it's got two different size bolts. You got long ones and short ones. The short ones actually go into this little bracket part here up top. On this part, let me go over here so you can see it. Go into this, these two holes. Your three big the longer ones go into that one, and then the two up top. So, just so you guys know, when you're putting it all back together, if you ever have to do one of these, or want to try to attempt to do one of these, or I don't know why you'd want to do one of these. Heck, I barely like owning one of these some days. So, but we all gotta have one of them nice fancy going to town rigs every once in a while. So, now here's mine. I at least like to get the top bolt started, so it kind of holds everything in place for you. And then you can try to fish your hand down in there to get that bottom one. And of course, I think I put the belt on too early. Go me. I'll work around it though. Oh. Well, you give me my... Thank you. Again, we're going with German specs, scooting tight when we're done with this part. Again, don't tighten them all the way down, because then you'll mess up here and you won't be able to get these on. Ugh. Almost done. All right. Now I've just got the last two little ones. This is gonna be fun because they gotta go on in the bracket. You stay. There we go. Got it. Just a couple more bolts here. Then I'll be able to sit down and actually talk a little more. Did I really drop that one? I had to. Thought I started it in there. What the? Well, where did it go? I didn't hear it drop. Well, where did it go? Well, ain't that about a bitch? Ooh, excuse my language. Well, no good mechanic has all the bolts back when they put back it in anyway. Learned that over the years. Alright, so I gotta put the little guy back on here. That hose and this hose, it's got arrows. So that's all back together, except for putting that on there and that on there. Belts on. And that vacuum one was not doing good, so fix it. Fixed. Alright. Grab the coolant. I use what O'Reilly's has got. It's normally the best thing to go to. O'Reilly's is always my go-to on parts. My long port game is not on today. Hold up. Let me fix that. Oh, there we go. Let's try this again. There we go. There's my long port game. I still got it. Normally you can take your hose, squeeze it a few times, get some of that main air out of the system, and it'll start sucking it through. Yep, I felt it. That's how I like to start to bleed the system real quick. Alright, let me get you away from this for a second because I'm about to start the car. So, I'll stick you back over here. Ooh, that's a leaning. What you leaning like that for? Straighten up. There we go. Alright, let me get all my tools off this. When you're bleeding the system, you want to make sure. Here, let me get down here where you can see and hear me. So, when you're bleeding a system, cooling system, you want to start your car, run it, but you also want to make sure you got your heater blasting on resurge, max heat, max defrost, all that stuff. So it gets all the air bubbles out of the whole system. and you let it run, let it get up to cooling temperature, then you let the thermostat open up again and kick over. So right now that's what we're just gonna wait on, is that. And I'm gonna sit here and look for some leaks. Make sure there's no cooling leaks where I just put that new gasket and I'm not seeing any. Oh. And my lovely wife just walked past us. We're just gonna sit here and wait for it to warm up to operating temperature, and hopefully it does the job. Does it sound okay, Randy? Am I volume okay for the mic? Cool. Well, you know what, while we're doing this and letting this thing warm up, I'll give you a walk around, I guess, the property where I've been hanging out at and dealing with what I've been dealing with. So, it's gonna take a few minutes anyway. What you got?
Oh, Riley's books.
Ah. I'm gonna turn you around here so y'all can see stuff. Oh, hold on, let me do this too, because I probably will lose Wi-Fi. So it might help if I quick too, so y'all can hear me. How's that? Alright, so here's been my routine. About every hour, come out here and just do a little walk. Go for this little walk around the trip, around the houses. At least I got some pretty scenery. It's real nice out here. Well, and got something going on over here. I don't know what that was. But yeah, this is my nice little walk around. And then we get over here. And then I go back. I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. There's too much going on over that way. I don't want to be around too many people. There's like two or three people over there building stuff and doing stuff. But then I come up through here, walk through my backyard. And you guys, when I say I live in a swamp, That's water right there. And so is that. That's all water. And that's the old boat that's just destroyed. But yeah, that's all water that's up underneath it. And yeah, this is all water up under here. Another old boat we destroyed. Trees falling, but that's all water, slosh, nastiness. We had a tree come down, get taken down the other day, right before Christmas. So yeah, there you go. I'm not gonna walk too far back in here because, but yeah, there's a swamp. There's some swamp. It's all wet right there. And then, yeah, decent sized tree we took down. But that's all swamp right there too. Just right there. I know. I sound like crap right this second. There you go. I didn't realize I've been doing this for an hour now. And the tents we had set up and stuff.
Was that my rear suspension toe link that fucked up?
No. No, it was not your rear suspension toe link. It's your wheel bearing.
I got a recall, so.
Okay, good. We can go get that fixed too. Now that we're back over here, let's check, see the heat, and then see if the thermostat's open. Okay, so we are warm now. We're getting hot, which is good. It's almost up to the operating temperature. Thermostat has not opened yet because we still got cooling in the top. Oh, a little grainy there. All right, let me get back on the Wi-Fi. Oh, sorry, reconnected. There you go. Yeah, thermostat still hasn't kicked open yet. We're still waiting on it. See the coolant in there. But yeah, that's the shiny new one right there. Not seeing any bubbles come in there, but I can feel it's real loose. So there's still some stuff that needs to, still some air bubbles in there somewhere. So, but I will say, heater is working, so that's a good thing. It isn't up to operating temperature yet either though. Needs to be over that 80 mark, which is 80 degrees Celsius, which is weird. The car runs at 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and you know, that kind of makes me nervous as a mechanic, just because if it's that hot, you don't have a lot of time to react to an overheating issue, because around 230 is when you start boiling heads and stuff and causing problems in that cooling system area. So yeah, we are still hot and we're still good there. So we're just waiting on that to open up. You guys got any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'm gonna turn the camera back around here. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing that. Let me do it this way. You just flip this. There we go. Alright. Now. I will say though, I know you probably guys have seen me wearing Mission 22 stuff a lot. I'm a very big supporter of Mission 22. They help combat veteran suicide. I'm one of their ambassadors. They deal with they help a lot of veterans with PTSD. It's a great thing to be a part of. Great organization. I don't put my name on many organizations just because I've had a lot of false, bad ones. Never been happy with a couple of them. Name a few. Wounded Warrior Project. I don't like. They're crap. They're fake. But other than that, Mission 22 is definitely one of the better ones to be a part of. Great people involved in that organization. I've never had any bad experience with them. Always had a great time being out with them, hanging out with those guys, doing the events with them. It's always a lot of fun. My buddy Jerry Strickland, he's one of the guys that's over there too. He's the region leader for Mission 22 in the local area. Good guy. I know he's got a really popular TikTok coming up though, account. I think it's Strictly Patriotic Mechanic. I'll link it down below. It's a good one to go check out. He's funny. He actually did my wedding ceremony with me and the wife. Yeah, we're still cool. Alright, we're almost up to operating temperature now, so let's see if this thing changes over. No, you guys got any questions, just ask. I'll answer what I can. Where are you going with the more potato chips? Okay, there better be more. Walk away with my potato chips. Those are good potato chips. I am glad she's feeling better though. She's up moving around a lot more, walking. It's good for her. Pretty sure that's what's helped me get myself going the past couple days. So just getting out and moving around a little bit and getting in the sunlight's helped a lot too. So thermostat ever gonna open up? Well, that sucks. I just realized my coolant cap went down there. So yeah, gotta wait until I turn that off to be able to even put the coolant cap back on it. Gonna be fun. Shut it off for a second and get that. No, you're supposed to go the other way. Don't want to stick my hand in there yet. Fan's still going. Okay. Now we stop. Alright, we're good. Alright, got the fan. Got it. Alright. Now let's start the car back up. So it hadn't even reached 90 degrees Celsius yet. So we're still waiting it. We're still waiting on it to get up to temperature. It's always the longest part, especially when you're working with Mercedes. How you doing, EFU? I don't know how to say your name, so sorry. So we'll just hang out here and wait a little bit longer. Oh. I can see it flowing, or me as I'm pushing it back in. A couple air bubbles still in there, so oh, we're climbing over the 80 degree Celsius mark now. Still haven't heard the thermostat kick though, which that kind of sucks. Oh boy. Just the waiting game. And the crack part is I can't just kind of give it a little throttle up here because, you know, electronic. Let's see if I can take you inside with me. Rev it up a bit. You don't want to rev it up high. Around 1,500 to 2 grand RPM wise. If you're trying to get it up quicker. You don't want to be hitting the rev limiter, bouncing in off that. There's no point in all that anyway. Especially when it doesn't sound good. It's kind of loud in here. I will say it's freaking hot. We're over that 80 mark. So that thermostat should be opening up soon. And by the way, it's not 100 degrees. It's because the heat right now. Because I got the defroster on. So that's what you're seeing on there. And the check engine light, that's from that thermostat. So once I get that done, won't have to worry about that no more. Alright, let's see if the thermostat actually kicked open. Well, but it did get some of those bubbles. So it had to open up because see the bubbles bubbling. And you can see as I squeeze the hose, the liquid's moving inside, so I'm not getting any more bubbles. So looks like we're good, buddy. I'm gonna call it good. Cap is on nice and tight now. And we will shut this thing down. And I'll go in later and remove the code out of the system and all that with my scanner. I'll get all that done later on this evening or whenever. But we finished putting this little bitty cover and stuff back on here. You know, you still gotta look pretty under here, right? So that's what she looks like when she's all back together. She looks alright. Oh. Close this hood up. Now the hood problem's for it. There. So mission accomplished. You're right. Finally got that done. Feel better. I feel good enough to do that. So that made it a little bit nicer to know that I was at least able to do that under an hour. Said normally that takes me 20-30 minutes to do one of those, but not being 100% back from COVID yet will make you tired for one. But it does help with everything else. It's actually not a bad little backdrop I got going on here. Got my table set up and everything because I was out here working. Like I said, I had it all set up for the working, so. But I'm here to now just to kind of keep talking to you and see what's going on, see what if anybody has any questions or whatever. I'm gonna show one of my bad habits on camera, but you know what? I don't care. You get me how I am and not as who I am, not how y'all want to see me. I am who I am, and that's how I'm gonna stay. Just because I'm on a camera, in front of a camera, don't mean I'm changing. I am quitting these though. That's one thing I will be doing soon. It's not good for me. But anyway, any questions, anybody? Nah, I guess you're it, Salty. Oh man, yeah, you're it there, bud. I appreciate you sticking with me the whole time, though. Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do, I think I'll jump off here and maybe go jump on Discord. Maybe go jump into Discord on Alfred's channel there and just talk to some people through the video voice thing instead of chatting. Kind of like that a little bit better. So, alright guys, well, love you guys. Y'all stay breezy and catch you on the next one.